Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. You're doing just fine. So I'm quite happy with leaving this field as just cultivated and not doing anything else to it. We're nearly out of fuel on this tractor anyway. I think we'll use that tractor. Oh, I completely forgot to get fuel on this one. Okay, so I'm going to need to take this one down to get the fuel. Let's use this one for the water. But I'm not going to... I'm actually going to take a break from recording now for a bit, and then I will come back. And I've got, I think, now at this point, looking at how long I've been recording and what I've done, I think I'm about 2 episodes left. I think I've got about 2 episodes left to be able to get that silage over and sell it, and get the wool down and sell it, and everything else done. I really don't know if I'm gonna hit my target of 100,000. I'm really gonna struggle to do this, aren't I? Production. There isn't a cheaper option. There is no cheaper option. I've got to spend 100,000 on the tailor shop. I've got to spend 100,000 on it. And I've got to be able... The problem... Actually, I've got a flat area there. It's not the best, but I've at least got a flat area. That's better than nothing, I suppose. This is going to be difficult. I'm going to drop that trailer there, and I'm going up here to get the water tanker, and I'm going to put some water in for the animals. So I'm back to do more recording, and the comment section, lots and lots of you have been talking about how I might or might not be able to achieve the various goals that I have set out to achieve, and the big one I was talking about, so that I can get the money in order to get everything that we're going to want here, was that I was going to sell a load of the machinery. I wasn't sure if people would be sort of okay with that happening. And the comments and replies that I've had concerning that were pretty much unanimous. Sell everything. Sell every single bit of machinery that we've got, because that's the normal thing to do. When you leave a farm and you move to another farm, it is quite a normal thing to do, to sell everything, or you would, you know, get a lump sum of money, which I did talk about previously. You know, you'd get a lump sum of money come in order to pay for the machinery. And so, as I've done neither at the moment, I haven't received a lump sum of money, and I've also, let's just put that one going again, I haven't had a lump sum of money, but I also haven't sold off all of the machinery yet. We will sell off the machinery. Now, I'm not going to drag it all down to the bottom. I don't think that we should bother doing that, but so we'll say that the dealership will come and collect it all, and this will, I think, reflect the used condition and the soiled condition of a lot of the machinery that we've got here. So I think that would be absolutely okay to do. So we can start sort of figuring out which things we've got that we can sell, which things we've got that we won't want to be selling. Now, I'm also going to want to carry some things down to the bottom. I think I was actually about to go, and I put that trailer on, and I was about to go and take a load down into the town. I have just sidetracked just a moment, because I feel that really we ought to go and put some water into the greenhouses, as both the greenhouses are quite low on water. I carefully went and put the trailer right in our way there, so we'll just have to go around that one. And we will load up the 2 greenhouses. So we're on September the 1st at the moment. Price-wise, what is that doing for things? I need to get some... right, 4.7. That's as low as it can get for those. over here, it's as low as it can get for strawberries as well. So we won't take stuff from these two greenhouses down to the bottom. The price could not get any lower, and we don't need to do that at the moment. But it would be good, I think, to take the wool down so that we can continue processing wool, because we do have that there, and there's no wool in there at the moment. We've got some fabric there, but we don't have a huge amount. So there's one tanker load of water in there. I mean, I might not have been about to go and take the stuff down. I genuinely don't remember at this point. The silage... Oh, actually, if I was going to, it would be because the strawberries are full. The strawberries... No, the strawberries would be in this one. 2,500. Okay, the strawberries are not full. They're not even close to full, so we're absolutely fine for that. And we will just let the prices accumulate a little bit more. There's eggs there. What are the egg prices? Maybe I was going to go and take those. I don't remember. I probably should have checked what I was doing. The price there isn't that great. 1,165. If we wait another month or two, the egg prices will go way up as well. So we will wait for both of those lots. So the mowers, the seed drill, they could go. The seed drill, although we're cultivating that field ready for the next farmer, I think we should just leave it as cultivated. I do want to kind of stand by that one. I think that would be a good idea if we left it like that. Also, selling all of the animals, yeah. People seem to think that that's a good idea as well. So we've got animals to sell. We've got machinery that we can sell. And so we've got all sorts of things that are going to generate us a bit of cash coming in just over the next few months. I would like to get the tailor. Now, the big thing that I need to do... I mean, I could also do some fuel in this tractor. We'll have to try and remember that when we're down the bottom. The big thing that I need to do is I've got approximately 1 hour left. I know this from my editing. You know this as well. So we're near the beginning of episode 74. I can go up to about 45 minutes on the final episode. But I need to get it done ideally less than that, so I've got about 1 hour left. That's roughly what I've got. I need to do it in less time than that. If the final episode is 20 minutes, that's fine. I got chickens. I got chickens fed. We got them all bought, paid for, everything. And actually the chicken house now is completely full. We've got the coop is now completely full there. Those chickens have only just been born, so they're not actually doing anything, but the chickens are all there. So we've made it with chickens. We have got sheep. We haven't got very many sheep, but we have got sheep there, which is absolutely brilliant. So we've achieved that goal. We got the sheep. We've got the wool there. We're making it into fabric as we speak so that we can get the tailor. The tailor is going to be built up here on top of the mountain, so we'll probably end up using the flat area down there that we've already gone and made. I think that would end up being the best bit. And because it's down in a dip, it's also not going to be ruining the skyline for people in the town, which is quite an important detail that we need to sort of follow, because keeping the integrity of the skyline is quite important. We'll leave that one there filling, and we'll go and get the trailer. And the only thing I'm going to take down the mountain today is the wool, and also then I can fill up with fuel. I think that get 2 birds with 1 stone sort of thing there. So I need to get the 100,000 to sell the... to be able to buy the tailor. That's the kind of the crucial bit at the moment. That's the all-important, really crucial part that we have to achieve. We've got to reach that bit. So we will... That's because you're loading bales. We don't want to be loading bales. Square Euro pallet. There we go. Right, let's load the Euro pallet on there, and then I'll go and get the other wool from over here. I asked what animals we should have in the next series. Also, I did ask people whether or not you thought I should be running the series with asking questions about things, or whether or not I should run the series and just do everything without this time asking any questions at all. Yes, by all means, suggest things in the comments section, and I will take that into consideration while I'm making my decisions. But once again, it was pretty much unanimous this time round for the hardcore series. Do not ask any questions of the audience directing which way things should go. Whoa. That was very nearly bad. We nearly rolled the tractor. That's the last thing we want to do at this stage. But yeah, it was pretty much unanimous, and it surprised me, actually. I thought that more of you would want to have input into what goes on. But no, it was pretty much everybody said, run it how I want it this time. Don't ask the questions to the audience. You know, some of you said, yes, we will still make suggestions, and it would be nice if you could at least take those into consideration, but don't ask questions of the audience, because very often it's a bit predictable when I do. So be unpredictable and do it my way, all the way through. So that's what I'm going to do with the next series, Calm Lands. There'll be very, very limited input from the audience. I will kind of run things my way. So I was wondering about what animals that I should use. And I was talking about this a bit. Some people said going sheep again at the beginning would be nice to see, because they're sort of fairly quick earners early on, but then later change it up and do something different. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, whether I would keep sheep for longer or not, because I'm doing sheep on the other series and on the time-lapse series, and also because I've been doing sheep on this series, I didn't want to get too into doing sheep very much. I sort of thought that maybe it would be better if I avoided doing them, but maybe we could start off with doing the sheep. I wasn't overly concerned about going for chickens this time. I was thinking I'd probably stay away from them. Pigs is one that I'd like to get into. I think that could be interesting, but I'm also talking about doing that on the Rizu Valley, the Rizu Forest map, so I might not do pigs. And cows, well, they're good. They are kind of a later stage investment, which is why I'm in no hurry to go and do them early on. So I might leave the cows out of it and go for sheep to start with. And then after that, I'll kind of just play it by ear, and we'll see how things go. There's all kinds of options. There's also going to be some forestry work being done, and I was wondering about doing bees in this series, and we did get a beehive, but we haven't really done very much to it, so I'm quite likely to do quite a bit more. If I press R on there, I need to press R on the actual tractor to fill up with fuel. If I press R on the trailer, it starts the trailer, puts the trailer into loading mode. Right, there we go. And this one up here has finished. And he's actually finished. He's done he's done the whole job neat and tidy. Let's just check the field. He has done the whole field, apart from that little bit that's missed over there. So if we go and take care of that bit, fuel is just about gone now. So he's possibly not even going to make it down the mountain. And that's it for this tractor. I don't think we've got any reason to keep this tractor now. Winter is our final run of things that we would be doing, and I did say before that I was thinking that we would sell everything straight from up here, so I might do that with that tractor, just sell it straight from up there. I'm going to take this tractor back to the farm. Can't skip any of this out. I've got to do it. But I needed to get that wool down to the tailor, because I don't know how much fabric is taken up by the tailor when it comes to making the clothing. It could be 5 lots of fabric to make 1 lot of clothing, in which case I'll need 10,000 fabric in order to be able to make the 2 pallets of clothing. Because it's 2 pallets of clothing. Now, for those of you who don't remember, my rules for finishing the series, in the next series, if I got chickens and was able to sell some eggs from those chickens, I was not, in order to be able to get chickens, I had to grow my own wheat and have a supply of wheat there to feed chickens. Now, I've got a supply of wheat, I've got a storage for the wheat, and it's all in there, and the chickens are fully fed, and they've got 3 pallets of eggs there. I needed to supply all the food for the chickens, and I also needed to sell eggs as well as, having the chickens themselves. I didn't specify how many chickens, but I have filled, the pen is now full. I bought more than half of the pen of chickens so that, a lot of them were laying eggs, and they've now reproduced, and we've now got the pens completely full of chickens. I can't fit any more in. So I've achieved my goal of getting chickens. That is that goal done. That was a bonus goal. That was an extra goal. If I achieved that, then in the next series, we're moving to Calmlands. In the Calmlands series, if I got chickens on this one fed and I sold eggs, I would be able to enable the mod that lets us have free landscaping and free fences in the next playthrough. So I've now earned that. I've earned free landscaping and free fences, which is absolutely brilliant. If you're working on a small farm, you wouldn't be paying a company to come in and spending a fortune on doing landscaping costs. You would do it yourself. And yes, there's always costs incurred even when you do a job yourself. I'm not saying that there isn't. It's just that I reckon that we could probably do it cheaper than what the game charges us. We're now going to be able to. We're going to be able to we're doing all of our own landscaping. Fences the same. We're getting free fences. And yes, I will absolutely, even though it's a hardcore series, still absolutely going to abuse that. And here and there, we will be putting in expensive fences like metal railings and things like that, which you definitely would not be able to get for free under normal circumstances, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to absolutely abuse that just because we can. So, because we've got these chickens and we've got these eggs, which we'll be selling a bit later in the winter, we are able to get free landscaping and free fences in the next series. The other one is I've got to have the tailor, and I've got to sell 2 pallets of clothing. We've already got a little bit more wool up here. I need to sell 2 pallets of clothing. If I don't do that by the end of episode 75, then I incur a penalty. I have to start the next map with a really hefty loan. I'm talking enable the loan thing and start with like a $5 million loan. I can't take any more loan out, and I need to pay off the loan, but there will be some pretty crippling interest rate charges going on to start with. And when you have with the seasonal play and everything, those, because you can only sell at certain times of the year in order to like properly make profit out of anything, it's going to get prohibitively expensive and difficult to do. It will genuinely up the challenge by several fold, I should think, before we can actually finish. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start selling some of our machinery. So the John Deere tractor, we can sell that one. I'm not going to sell that one yet. Actually, I'm going to sell the cultivator first, because otherwise it will drop and leave a mark, and we don't want to do that. So we get $2,000 for the cultivator. Okay, and the front loader tools, we don't need the beet basket anymore. We can sell that one. It's a stone and beet basket. Yeah, that one can go. Bucket, pallet forks, bale king. We need to keep those for now because we can use auto loaders, but we have to have the means of being able to move anything that we're auto loading, and the bucket is just going to be useful. So we're not selling those yet. Chainsaw, we're not going to want that one. We don't need to be cutting down any timber anymore. The front loader, animals, we haven't got anything else there. Baler, we don't need the baler. So there's 17,000 euros we get from the baler. selling it all now because it's depreciating in value every month. Sell the rake. That one can go. Mowers, we don't want either of these, so they can both go. It's amazing how much money that we have invested in machinery here over the time that we've been here. The seed drill, I'm gonna actually no, we can sell the seed drill. That one can go as well. Get rid of that one, and the rollers, they can go. So we've got that one, that one. Wow, look, 86,000. And that one, 90,000. That's the 100,000. 8,500 there. Sell that tractor. Ha ha ha! I am not allowed to sell that one. I said at the beginning, I'm not allowed to sell the Mahindra. I've got 99,530. I want to be able to sell the bit. How much are we going to get for selling the bales? Trailers is just that one. I need to keep it. The fertilizer spinner would easily take us over what we want, but because of everything that worked with that fertilizer spinner, how much money we made for it, and it is quite clearly a mod that spreads things in much different quantity to any other mod, so it is a bit cheaty. I feel that selling that one wouldn't be in keeping with the spirit of our gameplay. I feel that that would be a bit wrong, selling that one. So we're not going to sell that one. So we've sold off most of the machinery on the farm now. The farm is now on to wind down mode. We are winding everything down now, getting ready for the big farm sale. So we've had the farm sale for the machinery. September the 1st at the moment. So we've got 99,530. Unfortunately, the price of everything at the moment is low. September, October, it goes up. And it's the same with tomatoes. Okay, it doesn't actually start going up until January for there. October, it might start to climb for the strawberries. Everything is really low, but we will get the 100,000 if we go and sell. The other thing I want to just check was the silage. September price at the moment. We're taking it to... I wonder if we can sell it at the biogas plant. 163 is 149 there. It goes up to 188. It's not going to be big. We're going to go through to October at least, and then we can start selling our silage. We need to sell the silage. We need to clear all of that. I'm actually thinking it might be beneficial for us to get a second trailer, but the more I think about that, the more I do question it, because we would also need to be able to get the trailer back up here in order to make everything work. Right. We can't sell the water tanker until after we have sold the sheep. And we wouldn't sell the water tanker anyway because it goes to the greenhouses. And the next people would definitely be wanting to buy that. So really, yeah, we can't go and do that to them. So there's nothing else to do today. So we're going to skip another night. It's 99,000. We cannot build the tailor until we've sold the silage, and selling the silage at a really low price just seems really stupid at this point. So maybe we just quickly fast forward to December so that we are getting that good price of the silage, then sell everything. We could possibly take some of the money, if we've got excess money from here, we could possibly take some of that with us, or we could use it to buy an extra machine or something when we get to the next place. So we are in October right now. Price at the animal dealer is now 170. Ignore the Felsburn price, we won't be taking it to Felsburn, so we're 170 at the moment for silage. It'll go up to about 180. All right, let's actually check the animals first. Production is halfway. Eggs there, effectiveness 4,600. Eggs are on 5,000. That's fine. Here we got water, food. That's absolutely fine for those as well. And productivity down here. The wool has already been processed through. And we're fine for water and stuff there. We've got 5,000 litres of strawberries being stored. We are going to go to sleep again. And we'll probably just sleep straight away. We'll check the numbers and make sure that we are alright just to skip another night. We should be, and then we can start loading up. Everything is against the clock here. I'm very, very much aware. It's no more space to place the eggs. Right, so as we got no more space to place eggs, if we go over and we pick up those eggs, a minute. I see, we've got 4 pallets of eggs over there. How much do eggs sell for at the moment? So look. Eggs at the moment, October. Ooh. Eggs are about as high a price as we're going to get. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up these eggs right here. That says 4,000 litres. I'm going to just check in here. Eggs 5,600. Well, maybe it is a bit more than just a little bit. Why aren't you loading? Oh. Need to actually have the trailer selected. And I've got 5,600 litres. So if I back up a bit, like that. The trailer is still on at the moment. Just switch on and off. We'll get the wool. There's wool up there as well to take down. So I'm going to just fast forward time by 1 hour to see how much eggs turn up here, because there will be a little bit, and also it will make the view a little bit better. Okay. It's not worth picking those up, I don't think. We'll leave this on 5 times. If we go to here, so 1317, it's 1385 up there. That's good. That's absolutely fine. Silage on here, we are 184 at the animal dealership. That's as good as we're going to get, I think. I will go a little bit higher than that, but I don't think we really need to push it like that. So we will also be able to sell all of our silage, and so therefore the tomatoes, unless they're really bad, it's October at the moment. 500 for tomatoes. 219. Okay, strawberries are bad, but they're pretty full, so I'm actually okay with taking them like that. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to unload these eggs here, like that. And then I'm going to start loading pallets of goods over here, and we will take the eggs in a minute. So we've got a few runs that we need to do up and down the valley. Just move slowly along. And what I like about this is that even though I'm still driving, it doesn't actually load it weirdly when you're driving and loading, and I really, really like that aspect of it. That just makes overall the load a lot better. Oh. Except that... Oh, I reckon that we could get another layer on here if I do it on... Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.